G'day, welcome to Gamey. I didn't say my name. My name's Evan, and welcome to Gamey. We're bad at starting the show these days.
Do you put a lower third on yourself?
No. So no one knows who I am unless I say my name at the start. G'day, I'm Evan, and welcome to Gamey. Joining me on the show this week is Bec Petraitis. We usually clap.
No, I like the silence. It makes
Geraldine Quinn. And Peter Jones.
G'day, I'm Evan.
Pete nailed it. Pete, you're hosting now. Get out, Evan.
I'm the Evan, the new Evan. G'day, I'm Evan. And welcome to Gamey. Today on the show, here's a game that's popped up on our radar this week, Bus Simulator 18.
We're not up to that yet.
Okay, sorry.
Firstly, before we get into the games, we've got mugs. Look at our mugs. They're cool mugs, right? These are new. Everyone's got one. Everyone's got one except you.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
I'm drinking my
Very
own urine.
aggressive right out the gate. I'm sorry I took Evan away from you. You can be Evan again.
We're creating a new tier on Patreon that's $12, right? And everyone who signs up to the $12 tier gets a mug.
It's a good quality mug.
That is it.
It's an excellent quality mug.
Oh yeah, these are pure ceramic, I think.
I think.
Do you know what you can do? You can put anything in it. Any liquid, there's no limit.
You could also put solids in it if they fit.
Salads.
I reckon you could
Also
make them
salads?
fit. Yeah.
What did you say?
Solids.
Oh, my hearing's not very good.
You could also chuck a little salad in there.
Pop a salad in.
A little tiny salad bowl.
Anyway.
Perfect.
Sorry.
So anyone who signs up to the $12 tier gets a mug, and the people that are already on like the $20 tier, you'll get a mug. We'll send you a mug. And if you want to go, if you're on Patreon already and you want to go up from your $10 or $5 tier up to $12, you get a mug.
We've got too many mugs!
Who doesn't get
Gotta
mugs?
give away the mugs.
The people who don't get mugs is anybody not giving us at least $12 on the Patreon.
Right.
And
Don't
you know
get a
what
mug.
they are? Mugs.
Hey.
Okay, great. I'm glad we got all of that out of the way.
It's like we wrote it.
I like that also we've got these mugs the moment after someone like complimented a previous mug that anyway it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, the
It
Sonic
doesn't
mug
matter.
is gone,
The
and
Sonic
also
mug's
the
gone.
RIP
that
Sonic mug.
TNT.
I liked these.
What was that?
It was a
Oh, it was
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot
We had a
mug.
Crash Bandicoot mug that was so bad.
You know
It
what's
was a bad
easy to
mug.
drink out of?
Oh,
My Gamey
Gamey.
mug.
It's a buddy. It's a breeze.
Refreshing and comfortable.
I didn't even spill any down my front.
Oh man.
There are no holes in it. Oh, apart from there's one on the top. There's
one hole at the top.
Oh, there's
The regular
kinda two.
ones
All
For
right,
the
never mind.
in and out. Hey, here's a game that popped up on our radar this week.
Oh, yeah.
Bus Simulator 18 promises to faithfully recreate the everyday adventure of driving a bus. Okay, so this game isn't out yet.
Sadly.
It's hotly anticipated, obviously.
If it was me doing a bus simulator, I would love to just see the Dandenong Pakenham train line replacement buses between Caulfield and Oakley.
No.
And part of the
bus simulator.
gameplay. Part of the gameplay's got to be actually dealing with commuters, and then you can kind of get points for how well you deal with everybody. And you can have, like with The Witcher, and you've got your adrenaline kind of stuff and your health and whatever, but you can have how long it's been since you ate and how low your blood sugar is and how many times you've talked about the weather when a passenger's got on prior to this emergency.
I feel like this is in this game.
I think it is.
Should be.
The features, reading from the features is, for a complete gaming experience, a variety of incidents in the bus. Example, interior soiling and debris.
Whoa!
Special passenger requests, fare dodges, loud music, and cars parked in designated bus
It
bays.
is the Dandenong
Yeah.
Pakenham line.
Special passenger requests. Hello.
And also
I
a range.
would like.
What do you want on the bus? No, that'd be like, can you please tell me when we get to blah?
It'll be,
I feel like it's not the full experience because I think they're leaving out a big part of the experience, which is the customer service side of things. But
that's what I
Where's the
mean.
bonus level where you go to the call center that receives all the calls, go, "Fuck you, bus," and then like the person who has to.
You know how people call a bus? Hey, bus! Fuck you!
Well,
They do though.
Do they yell, fuck you, bus?
There's also a range of challenging traffic situations, in brackets, right? Bus station, night driving, okay.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Construction sites, diversions, long distance journeys, potholes, traffic jams, accidents and speed bumps, etc.
I like that it includes speed bumps, but it's just like etc. after speed bumps. What is less than speed bumps that you can also do?
Roundabouts.
Roundabouts.
Changing lanes.
Potholes, traffic jams, speed bumps, etc.
And trying to pull out from the bus stop when you technically have got the legal right of way,
Yes.
Oh,
but
right.
no cars will actually let you in.
Yeah. Oh, that would be frustrating. The game also features multiplayer for up to 3 friends. If you have 3 friends who are keen on
What a world where they imagine the fans of Bus Simulator have up to 3 friends.
No, I was going to say, like, if you've got those 3 friends, once you say, hey guys, let's play Bus Simulator, you don't have
Yeah.
those friends anymore.
However, I think this actually would be a lot more fun to play with friends.
Oh my God, Evan, this game is for Evan. Sometimes you look at these and you're
I
like,
have
3 of us!
3 of us! We should be
playing multiplayer Bus
we should do
Simulator.
a let's play.
We have to say, it's strongly recommended that people do watch the trailer for this if you haven't already. It's so funny.
it's really good.
The guys, they're all like, they've all got to have glasses and or beard. It's also very white, this trailer.
That's
Yes.
true.
So,
I was going to say, why
The
are they
title
called
Bus Simulator 18 is also very white. Like it's a very white. The whole aesthetic's it feels very white.
It's the privilege of being able to
drive
pretend
a
to
bus.
drive your bus.
to pretend
Yeah.
to
Do
drive
want to
It's not even like,
escape the real world and drive a bus.
that's so dumb.
Oh man.
There's quite a bit of excitement on Wednesday with the surprise announcement of 2 new Pokemon games for Nintendo Switch, and one of them, Pokemon Quest, is out now.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
It's no good.
Yeah,
do you
It's,
I saw Bec playing it before, and she was saying while playing it, "This is no good."
fuck you!
Fuck you, Pokemon Quest.
Can I, first up, what is this game? This isn't like when you picture a Pokemon game. This isn't your classic Pokemon game.
No, I want you, okay.
This isn't your grandfather's Pokemon game.
You joke, but I reckon there's grandfathers who had like Pokemon Red. Probably now.
During the war?
During the war. They're sitting in the trenches going, fucking, I can't trade with anyone. I need to trade with
Till
someone
it's
to
Christmas
get
and then there's an
Gengar."
amnesty and then everyone gets online.
Everyone
Because that's
comes
definitely
out.
how World War II worked.
Yeah, they all come out and they all plug in their trade link cables.
How do you describe this new Pokemon game?
So,
Yes.
it's like they've taken the parts of Pokemon, which is like battling. That's about it, like the battling part. But you don't need to do it. Like there's an auto button, you can press play and it just goes, and then they smack them for you. You don't catch them.
Isn't that the whole thing?
Got to catch them all.
Yeah,
no,
is it-
got to
so-
trick them all using food. You lure in
You gotta
Pokemon.
trick
with
'em all.
Yeah,
food.
so the goal is still to
Yeah.
get as many Pokemon as possible, right?
I guess it is.
And
But
then, and
it's-
you lure them in with food. There's a bit of cooking involved in
Yeah,
this
and
game.
it feels like, I think it says,
Cooking?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it's cooking.
Which happens in some of the other games, like you cook berries together and you get like a,
Jam.
Yes.
get a fucking jam.
Or
You don't. You get
pie.
poker blocks.
No,
Which doesn't
there
make any
definitely should be a
sense.
jam or pie. Maybe chutney.
I love a chutney.
Maybe chutney.
A poker chutney. But yeah, so it comes up and you tap the Pokemon. I think it says they're now your friend, which is not how friendship works either. You don't, unless it is.
No, I think you
cook a gumbo?
Yeah,
I'd try to feed people.
you make him a berry meal, and then you're like, I'm your friend now.
Marmalade. Can you drive me to the airport? That's
Yeah.
how it works.
I'm giving you a marmalade.
I've got friendship wrong this whole time. But they're all cubey too, which is interesting. Like I feel like
Yeah, the
Like the shape
visuals are a
Cubey.
bit,
Yeah, they're
yeah,
all
like they're
Cubey
Cubey
boys.
Pokemon. It's for no real reason, really. Like there's not.
well, I feel like it's probably easier.
Cubes are very in.
Except for cups.
People-
Mugs. You need round
you
for
need
mugs.
round mug. Yeah, $12 on the Patreon.
Tastes like bargain.
Excuse, just
That's
go
not bad. $12 for a mug isn't bad.
That's what I'm saying. It tastes like a
But
bargain.
also, I have to stress, Patreon has a loophole, right? Which we're aware of, which means you can pledge to Patreon, You can pledge $12 a month.
Why are you telling people?
Yeah, why are you telling
I just want to.
Hey guys, welcome to Gamey Game. Here's the latest cheat codes for Patreon. Sign up for a month, get a mug, and then go, fuck you,
Well,
bus.
I just wanted to acknowledge that this is a
Make
thing.
a mug that says "fuck you, bus."
fuck
I'm
you
going to
mug
start
would.
writing these down. And where are all the dicks? But we'll get onto that later.
Yeah, we're not onto the
That's
dicks
a
yet.
callback from before the show started.
There's a right. So there's a loophole in Patreon where you can pledge, right? But you're not billed till I think the end of the month or the first of the month.
Oh, so you can just get a free mug.
You could pledge, you get the thing, and then
Really?
and then you can bail, or you could just sign up for a month and then drop off.
Oh, like insurance.
But that yes, I don't do that. That's a dick move, and we'll get to dicks
Yeah,
later.
don't
but-
do that.
But
Don't do that thing that you've just told them about that they didn't even think of doing until right now. Don't do that. I reckon do that.
It's okay, Bec. It's not live.
I-
You can cut this bit out.
Anyway, look back to the so this is a
Oh, sorry.
this is a Nintendo Switch game. It's also coming out on Android and iPhone later this month.
And that's the thing. It feels very much like a mobile game.
Yeah.
Right.
Like it's got those vibes, and that's not like I feel like it would be fun for younger people. Like I think it's a sort of, it feels like it could be that
8 or 9-year-old
but-
people.
Yeah, but a lot of it is like watching. Like you can hit auto, and it's like the game is sort of a cutscene where you're just sitting there. But also, if you love menus,
Hey,
All
does
menus? They're all on menus, right?
There is
I love a menu.
look at that one.
I hate menus.
It's mostly a menu-based
Ugh.
game. So if you're very good at menus, like if you go to a restaurant, you're like, and you've got your order immediately. Parma.
I skip the menu entirely. I go to our local cafe and I order off menu.
You order off
Frequently.
menu?
Yeah.
What do you order?
You must be popular.
We have so. Well, they know us there because we're there all the time. But we have the sandwich, which is a custom sandwich that we order at the
I love the
cafe.
idea that you're like, have you guys heard of sandwiches? Yeah.
Are you okay with the sandwich?
It's
Ask questions.
I like the idea that you've never looked at the menu and you're just like, oh, can I have a sandwich? And a coffee. So these are all on the menu.
Could you
Sir.
spell that for me, sir?
Well, first of all, you take 2 slices of bread.
What is this witch sand? Of witch this witching of sand?
Amazing.
Anyway, it's because I go there quite often with Matt Stewart, who's on the show a bit, and he gets the sandwich. I get
The sandwich.
I get the sandwich without
Any
onion,
Sandwich.
and everybody's happy. Anyway,
What's on the sandwich? You haven't said what's
You
on
should
the
tell
sandwich.
more stories like that. That was
Yeah.
really great.
What's on the sandwich? You still haven't said.
it's not on the menu, but it's essentially a fried egg, maybe 2.
Jesus, someone's doing well.
Fuck yeah.
And then just some salad,
Right,
or with maybe some avocado.
You are
Okay.
not talking up the sandwich.
right.
Just
So
order
it's
on the
definitely
menu.
not a dick sandwich.
Why would it be a dick sandwich?
Well, I'm just trying to bring it. I'm trying to come up with a theme for the whole show. Like
Oh,
a
okay.
thread
Yeah, okay.
to run.
Sure.
Dick sandwich.
You're making some merchandise, and I like it.
Sorry to get back on track. This
Everyone leave.
correct me if I'm wrong. This
Yes.
is one of those games that involves a bit of waiting that you can pay to speed up the waiting.
Ah.
Yeah,
True.
yes.
Right?
But,
Yuck.
Because cooking up recipes to lure in Pokemon takes time.
but here's the thing. What they've cunningly done is they've made a game where you don't really care. So
Why
Okay.
wouldn't
why
you?
would you pay?
Oh,
What
Like,
do you
that's
mean
what
you
I
don't
mean.
care?
but why
Well-
wouldn't you care? Like,
well-
what is it about it that makes you not care the
I
way
think-
that you would with?
I think
don't
it's
know.
just because I was sitting there. I'm like, oh yeah, this is okay at the moment, but I don't need to keep
you can
going.
dip in. You don't
Yeah,
feel like
it doesn't
You
make
didn't get
me
addicted.
feel like I
You
need
didn't
to
get
do
a
it.
little.
dick. Sorry.
We've done it again.
Every sentence has a hidden dick. See if you can find it.
Rewatch the whole episode. Count the dicks.
I'm a grown up.
How many dicks did you see? In the comments below.
Comment below, count the dicks.
So does it just feel like a? Look, I don't want to be cynical, but a cash grab from the franchise.
Well,
I think it does feel a.
yes and no, because I don't think their grabs for cash will work necessarily. It might work a little bit, but it is free.
It's a free game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a
It's
free to play.
free.
But it's interesting because the free to play model hasn't. I haven't seen that on something like the Switch before. Obviously, it's rampant on mobile games.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that on something like the Switch before, with microtransactions to do this sort of stuff.
Well, this might be the opening of the gate.
Yeah, which is kind of scary because I really don't like it.
No.
You look at like Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery was one of those where you sort of, you know, you're caught in the devil's snare or whatever, and you need to get out, and you've got to pay money or wait half an hour. It's just not very.
That was your. I feel like that's your big experience with the game, and you're like, no.
I didn't get much further because I'm like, I'm not into this.
What would if it was on a phone, you might have it as one of your fillers. Like a lot of those games, I don't love them, but if I do get a little bit excited if I forget about them for a couple of weeks and then come back and go, oh, it's like going shopping. Let's go.
Have you guys fallen for microtransactions at all? You play a lot of mobile games.
I haven't. I
Specials.
am not beyond spending a couple of bucks on a game that I think is fun. I'm
Yeah.
lucky because I've got so many nieces and nephews. I usually get to have a trial run on an iPad, and then I go, "Oh, I like that. I'm going to get it." But no, I did have a conversation with a very good adult friend of mine who we were talking about Clash of Clans, and a friend of hers was like, she paid money. She paid real money to actually get more gems. It's like, just do your battles more often. Come on.
Yeah. I'm not into them. I don't like them. I had the Clash of the Clans for a while, and then it was just like, it's just like, oh, now you have to wait 6 days before you can do anything. So, well, I don't want to wait. I'm an adult. I want to play now. I don't have to wait a week and then I just delete. I just give up. I just get rid of them as quick as I can after that point.
I feel like for Pokemon fans, this just has to tide you over until Pokemon Let's Go, which is the I guess proper RPG.
Oh, I'm excited to because it comes with a really dumb controller, and I am a big fan of dumb.
Oh, it comes with a
controllers.
Pokeball.
Describe
Yeah.
it for
It
me.
comes with a Pokeball.
Well, it doesn't come with,
No, well,
like
tell me,
as an
I'm not a
optional.
big
It's like
Pokemon
this,
person,
so
so-
it's like a Pokeball.
Yeah.
But the traditional colours. Is this a Prime Ball? What's this? Do you guys know? What is this?
And how do you use
this
the
one?
controller?
Let us
That
know
was
in
a
the comments
luxury.
below.
Oh, that's
what are these
excellent.
Pokeballs?
That's luxury and
All
Prime.
right, I don't know
maybe.
what that is.
Anyway,
Luxury.
It's supposed to be white on top, red on the bottom.
Luxury.
Will you marry me?
that's a good idea.
Do it.
Oh.
Evan, famously,
Don't be gender normative. She
There's
can do
nothing
it
in
too.
here.
That's why they've both got one. It's 2018. Everyone can propose with a Pokeball.
And how big is it? About this big?
I think it's this big or
Like-
smaller. So it's like it's a Joy-Con sort of thing, but it's
Right.
a Pokeball with a like. So, it's
So
got a
it
joystick
does it
with a
have
hammer.
it replicates the function of a
thank you.
Joy-Con in that it has those buttons,
not
the joystick.
Look, I'll have to be honest with you. I just saw that there was a dumb thing, and I pre-ordered it.
Did you really pre-order it?
Yeah,
Oh man, how much was it?
$70.
Jeez, okay. Anyway, so you get to see that on the show when it arrives. Excellent news. Okay. Next up is a game that aims to truly capture the experience of hell. No, it's not Bus Simulator 18. We already covered that earlier on the show.
Yes.
It's Agony. And boy, is it agonizing. Agony is a survival horror game from independent developers Mad Mind Studios. You play as a tormented soul wandering the depths of hell.
Mad Mind Studio. Are we crazy?
Well, we're called Stupid Old Studios.
Yeah, but that's better than Mad Mind.
Oh, thank you.
Calling you out, Mad Mind.
So that was irony because you guys were like so smart and young and stuff.
But this game really made me queasy. This is not.
Queasy.
Not in a Blair Witch
I felt
project
weird
way.
like playing it. It's
Aroused.
no.
That's what I
You
heard.
felt aroused playing it.
That's what.
Interesting.
So these guys were playing this upstairs when I was a bit later than everybody else, and they were playing it upstairs, and I came up, and there was I think the most compelling sentence was something on the lines of "Where are all the dicks?"
Where them dicks at?
I know,
Well, there's a lot. I mean,
there are apparently dicks hanging from ceilings,
You
or
can't, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. You
To be
can't-
fair, I saw no dicks in the game.
well,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, typically it doesn't leave you wanting, but it.
dicks.
But you were playing a particular part of the game that doesn't feature them that heavily.
So not the part that made you queasy.
The whole aesthetic of this game makes me queasy. It's just like blood everywhere, body parts everywhere.
See-
the sound design is just like gross and squelchy, and it's just
I feel like
unpleasant.
Nah, with one of these games, I look at it, and more than any other game, I look at it, I'm like, this is all just Polygon, isn't it?
Yeah.
I, as a Catholic, brought up Catholic, baptised by my own uncle, who's a priest Catholic.
Wow.
And so therefore hell's very much on my agenda. I felt like this was an offensive appropriation of my culture.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's that many dicks in hell. I think one of the mistakes that they seem to have made, from what I've read about it, from a little bit that I saw with you playing it earlier, they've tried to make it very sexy, and I just think that hell's either going to be no sex or really bad sex.
I like that though because
You like the bad sex?
No. Don't kink shame me.
Why are you doing? Why are you a teapot?
My kid has bad sex.
Teapot sex.
Hey, someone needs to like the bad sex.
No, I think I like this a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
This game.
So let's explain the
You
basic...
enjoyed this
The
game.
basic premise of this, isn't it, that you're a soul from hell and you turn up and you've got no memories and you
Yes.
have to find the red goddess.
Uh-huh.
You have to find the red goddess and she'll tell you what your life was. Now, originally when I first heard that, I kind of went, that sounds great. I'd love the idea of having loads of puzzles and trying to find your way through somewhere to work out why you deserve to be here. So you'd have all this philosophical, existential angst of, but I thought I was a good person. So they felt to me like could be a huge amount of scope to explore as you're mounting horror of what did I do, and it might have been something stupid like you kicked a puppy once or something. I don't know. And that's pretty bad. You probably should go to hell for that. But it's not it doesn't feel like it's as complex as that. It feels like it's a little irritatingly one note.
I feel that. Do you feel that?
Because
You feel queasy.
That's what I felt.
Queasy in his loins.
the design seems quite intricate and exciting.
I found just the gameplay was not very fun. Like I just didn't really have fun. I wasn't sure really at any point what I was supposed to be doing. You can press F to send like a spirit to sort of guide you to where your objective is supposed to be. But even then, there's several times where I just didn't find that useful in trying to work out where I was supposed to go, what I was supposed to do. So if you come across some like a demon that you need to fight, you're done. Like there's really nothing you can do.
This felt like a shit Doom mod.
But it had all that good Charlotte font.
Oh yeah.
And I liked
The
that.
font's not great. The voice acting's
Font
not
is
great.
also bad. The voice acting's not great.
Voice acting really.
I'm in
some
hell. You're also in hell. Murph.
I also didn't find this game particularly scary.
Because when you add a level of, again, I hope nobody eviscerates me for this. This is just an opinion. If you add that level of braggadocio to your concept of the hell things, it's sort of like, yeah, man, we're really dark and edgy and shit. It's like, mate, I was a teenager in the 90s. I've met these people. I know these kinds of people who make this game, and that takes that element out. It becomes about, look how scary we are, as opposed to actually giving you that creeping dread that you can get from more puzzles and more interesting story and that kind of complexity.
What was that game that was earlier last year? The one Hellblade
Senua's Sacrifice.
What's
Yeah.
that? That was like
Now that's
real scary, and all it was you're like, I'm on a boat. Were you on a boat?
Did you say braggadocio?
Yes.
What is?
Just kind of, strut, sort of look how scary, look at me, look macho kind of, It's a brashness, it's a, everything I just said.
Okay, great. Good. Well, Hellblade was more like, it I think pretty well gave you that feeling of like insanity and stuff. It wasn't like, compared to like a game like the Fear series where it's like shock scares and that sort of thing, or the Aliens games.
There's little things in this where I'm like, like there's good little ideas here, but I just think it didn't come together. Like it I don't know, like it could have been good if they just made it good.
could have been good if they just made it good.
Like
They made it better.
the pitch for this is good. Like the tagline, you kind of go, that sounds really interesting. I'm second guessing myself, and my brain is going, is it braggadocio? I can't remember. So if it is, don't write in. I'm
Comment
quite
below. Braggadocio.
Braggadocio. I can't remember.
What language
now.
is that?
Braggadocio.
No, it's a bit Italian.
And how is it related to a dick? You gotta find out.
How many dicks have been in the episode so
I
far?
don't know. Do you know what? I don't know.
There's a
how
sneaky
to,
one you didn't see.
I don't know how to say dick in Latin. I'm sorry. That's probably penis.
For me, and again, this isn't the kind of game that I would like it's just
It's not your vibe. It's cool. It's not your bag. It's
yeah,
all right.
it's not
It's not your bag of dicks. It's fine.
It's not my bag of dicks. So for me, I'm
Right,
just like
that way.
I just want
It's not my bag of dicks. On
And
a
it-
mug?
On a bag.
on a bag. Not my bag.
It's not my bag of dicks.
It's a tote bag.
So I- for me-
$16 on
Tote bag.
Patreon.
Jeez, I better get a cut of this. Continue.
So for me, I just found myself wanting a bit more action. Like I mean, you know, Doom is great.
Focus.
I felt queasy. I wanted some action.
I want to shoot things.
so
I
much
want to or like
blood.
bash
I'm
things
Evan.
or whatever. Like, I think Doom is great. I think,
Yeah.
and I keep talking about Fear because I really like Fear.
Fear's
least
great.
The first one was amazing, and I think it went downhill from there. But that was really good because it had these sort of like spooky, scary sections that were they genuinely make you jump, and then it would sort of transition into action and shooting and had really good combat as well. And then it would sort of transition, and it was sort of like ebbs and flows and had a good rhythm to it, so that it just felt more fun. Like it's not too one note, I suppose.
I like walking into a big dark hole and then going, is this the right way to go? I guess I'll jump in this wall for a bit. Oh no, that didn't work.
No,
What about crawl under this? Like, that's great. That sounds
like
What about crawl under this? You like a game where you just walk into a hole and then crawl under something?
Am I in the right place?
Is this the right hole? Is this my hole?
What? That's the puzzle.
That's the
Is
puzzle.
this my hole?
Is this my hole?
It does sound like Catholic sex education after all.
Is this my hole?
that is the wrong hole.
What a weird game show. Is this my hole?
Is it like a big game show with like a big board and it's got a bunch of different holes and you have to pick one?
Yeah, and then you're like, I'm gonna go back there, and you've got to figure out, is this my hole?
What happens if you pick the wrong hole?
That's not their hole. It's someone else's hole. It's like a celebrity guest hole.
Tune in next week to find out.
Oh jeez.
And the hole belonged to Bert Newton.
No.
Oh no.
I found this game very wet. It seemed very wet. Like all the levels
Slippery,
seemed like like there was
Glistening.
moist. Glistening and
Yes.
moist and
And
wet.
someone by a microphone was just sitting there going,
Yeah, like a squidge, like a lot of squidge. That's what the game felt like.
no.
And it felt like it didn't you were just wandering around.
Yeah, that's
And then you pick up something and then you walk it over to somewhere else and it's just like, and then you do this thing and then it's like, and then you walk through somewhere else and you find, is this my hole? And you're like, yeah, it's your hole.
Let's go in there.
Yeah, and then you chat to somebody and there's like two options. Like, oh, do you remember me? Yes, I remember you. No, I don't remember you. Well, either way, it's going to be like, well, this is who I am, or like, I don't know.
Or try
Not
that
into it.
demon over there. Okay, his name's Gary. Thanks, right. Walk over
Hello,
here.
Gary. Do you remember me, Gary? Yes.
Did you have anything else to say, darling?
No.
Okay, good. Just
No.
checking.
Nothing else to
No.
say. I've said my piece about Agony. It's not my cup of tea.
Okay. Well,
You know what would
you're
hold
over
a
it.
great cup of tea? Gamey mug.
Oh, if you like tea. Anyway, it's about $30 on Steam. I didn't write it down. I should have written it down.
No, do you know, it's,
Did we write it down?
it's $69 at JB Hi-Fi.
Wow, that is
pick
an
it up.
episode 69.
Dab, siren, dab. No, the new thing is, you just yell it.
Oh, you just yell
Oh, you
it.
don't even do it?
Nah, I've decided.
Reversing them. I take them all back. No dabs.
Evan, I think we should retire this show. Come back with
Muggy mug.
no.
Muggy mug. Ooh, we review mugs. That's actually, that'd be a great spin-off.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's shorter, but like
Yeah.
a great spin-off series of Muggy mug.
Well, these are made in China.
Oh no.
Okay, I think when did the title, when did the credits
The show ended about half an hour ago.
Did it?
I feel like
I
you just
should-
proved that Muggy mug would not work. It would just be like, oh, these are made in China.
But if he tipped it up, then it was full and just
Let's wrap it up.
Nah, we've got
How
more
does-
to talk about mugs.
No.
No, we're done.
No.
I'm done. This has been great. I've really enjoyed myself.
Has this been fun?
I don't see
I've had
humans.
fun.
It's the other
had a
game
good
show.
time.
Has this been fun? That is all.
Was
for
this all right?
Is there anything? That's all for this week. If you enjoy the show, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course. And why not support us on Patreon at $12? Then you get a mug. That's pretty good. If you, I don't know, I've never bought.
It's not just about the mug. It's
You've
about
never bought a mug.
And if you could support it, I don't remember ever going out and buying a mug, except when I bought all these mugs.
You bought like 30 mugs at once.
I don't know.
That's great. Like
But-
you've never bought a mug and then you're like 30.
It's more than 30. But look, it doesn't matter how many mugs there are. Look, I think 12. My point is, I think $12 is a good amount. I think it's fine to pay for a mug.
You all right?
I've never bought a mug. As a man who has never bought a mug before in my life, I think this is a bargain for a mug. $12.
I think-
Please.
Hey,
Please
come
take
on,
these
come on. No
mugs.
one wants to watch people break it up.
No.
Only.
Let's support us on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/gamergame or gamergame.com/Patreon. They both work, and they're both places you can pay $12 for a mug.
And support the show.
And support the show. Importantly, support the show.
This
Both
is
places you can pay $12 for a mug.
not all about the mug.
It is.
The mug's a conduit to the support of the show.
Yeah.
Also Google mug prices.
Braggadocio.
Please comment below. Is this a good price for a mug? Is this reasonable?
Do a cost
us know.
comparison. Call Choice. They
Yeah,
do
yeah.
they do reviews.
They do.
Yeah.
And the lights got turned off on us. Sorry, we've run
They're
out
wrapping
of
us up.
power.
Slowly switch the lights off and while we keep talking. And then
Anyway.
just go to black and we're still talking about dicks in
Yeah,
mugs.
here's the last one. Ready? Dick. Let us know the final count.
This is
Oh, did you have anything to plug, Geraldine? Are we
I've got
Now that the
six.
show's over.
I got
Yeah.
6 motherfucking albums. Just buy them.
Oh,
please.
buy
They're
one of
good.
Geraldine's
Yeah, they're
albums.
very good.
Yeah, I'd do more clips, but I haven't got any money. GeraldineQuinn.com.
Yeah, Pete, have you got any mugs?
I have no mugs, but if you send me a message on Twitter at Peter the Jones and I get 500 messages asking for a mug, I will make one
Wow.
and you can share it.
The show's over, right?
I don't know.
No.
I thought so.
You should have just kept turning off lights
But I haven't been able to
incrementally
leave
while all
yet,
that
so I
shit
feel
went
like
on.
Is there a way to turn off the TVs?
There's a
there we
remote.
go.
There's a remote
Someone
somewhere.
wearing one of those brown overcoats just walks in, starts sweeping in front of us,
Yeah, switch that off.
and we're just
Yeah,
still
that bit with
going.
that box.
Oh,
Ready?
there's a
Go.
light switch over
Does
there.
that work?
Yeah, that'll turn off most of the lights.
That's good.
Cool.
And now we're really dramatically lit. Like it's some kind of alternate.
Ah, let's go. Okay.
Oh, and the mug still works. Even in these post-apocalyptic times, you can
So we
always
got-
rely on Gamey mugs.
I think this is a great way to also
into the
market the mugs as like a spooky product. Like, let's get into the
Spooky mugs.
Halloween's coming up.
Oh,
Grab
yes,
yourself
there
a
you
mug.
go.
Yes!
Spooky mugs. Get your
Ooh.
spooky mugs.
Halloween's coming up. It's June.
We've never done this before where we've thrown the structure of the show away so much that it just keeps going after it has definitely
I
ended.
feel like it can't end at this point.
Like we mess with the structure of the show, but what we always respect is that when the camera goes down and the lights are off, the show's done.
Nah,
I'm going to say the show's ended. I'm getting up.
All right, you can say that.
you can say that, but I don't think he's got control of the show anymore. No, the show's still going. We don't need him.
Get a broom.
We don't need Evan to sell mugs.